Hello, it's me, Steven, the calculator guy, and I've made another calculator. So this is going to be an Ohm wallet tracker. It will parse all of your Ohm transactions from a particular MetaMask wallet, and it will show you all of your data in an easy to digest manner. At least that's the hope. So I'll just call this Ohm tracker. And here's how it works. If you have used my strong tax estimator before, you'll be pretty familiar with the mechanism. So the first thing you need to do is go to Xerion and just paste a wallet address that has some ohm in it, probably your address. Then you'll click History, and then you'll download the CSV. You can see I've already done this. Once you've downloaded that CSV, go to your Google Drive and just, I'll delete these so I can show you in real time, and just drag that CSV right in there. If you can't drag it in there for whatever reason, you're using a different browser or something, just click New, File Upload, and then find that file and upload it into your Google Drive. Once you have it in your Google Drive, go ahead and open it with Google Sheets. This is important. It will not work if you try to copy and paste from Excel. So open it with Google Sheets, Control A to select all the data, Control C to copy all the data, then go back over to the Ohm tracker and just paste it right there. If you do get this little clipboard pop-up, that's okay. Just click Paste Values Only. If you paste the format only, it's just going to like highlight a few cells and give you a few borders, but no data. So we want the values. We don't really care about the format. Okay, cool. So we have all of the values that we wanted. Perfect. Now, this is a headache, right? This is just a lot of data that we probably don't want to go through and parse ourselves. So, click on that second tab, and here we are, right? So this is all the transactions that deal with Ohm. And it tells you what kind of transaction it was, whether it was a buy, a stake, an unstake, a collateralize, a decollateralize, a borrow, a sell. So I have all of those different transaction types. You can see the amount in, which is the amount of the coin or the currency. So here is the USDC coming in. Here this is S Ohm coming in. Here this is DAI coming in. This is a sell of Ohm. So this is all the in, this is all the out. You can look at that. These are all the transactions parsed nice and neat. And then over here you have the total parsed nicely and neatly. So bought versus sold. Now if you look at the bought versus sold, you'll say, oh man, bought 43, sold 43.7. What were you staking for like a day? Well, no, because there was also at one point in time 6.21 ohm transferred out of this account. And because 6.12 was transferred out, this means that there was probably even more than 6, like 6. It's like 6.6, 6.6 ohm earned. So if you look at the ohm that was bought versus the ohm that was sold plus the ohm that was transferred out, that gives you an increase of about 6.6 ohm, which is what this account must have earned while staking, because there was no other mechanism through which ohm came into the wallet. There was no ohm transferred in. So that's pretty cool, I think. If you look at the ohm staked, oh, there we go. The ohm staked versus the ohm unstaked. Yeah, 6.6. My math was correct. So ohm staked versus ohm unstaked, there was a total of 6.6. And this account was closed. There's no more ohm in this account. So you can sort of see the total difference there. Okay, cool. So bought versus sold, and then you have realized profits versus realized profits plus transfers, because this takes into account anything that was transferred in or out, because that'll change those numbers. Then we have staking, staked versus unstaked, how many you've staked versus how many you've unstaked, and then the fiat value when you stake those in versus when you unstake those. Then we have ohm earned. Also, this is the ohm accumulated in those rebases. Then fiat gained or lost. So if you purchased up at like 950 and then sold at 750, and you didn't wait more than like 4 rebases, you might have a loss there. But more than likely you're going to have a gain, especially if you've been holding for any substantial amount of time. And there's transfers, right? So maybe someone sent you some OHM as a gift, or maybe you send yourself OHM for a different wallet. I'm not sure. I catch those, so whatever it is, and then transfers out. There's also Rari Fuse. I don't have Abracadabra, though I heard that's maybe you can lend there as well. I haven't integrated that yet, but if that's big, if people want that, then I can definitely integrate that as well. But right now I just have Rari Fuse, collateralized versus decollateralized, borrowed, and paid back. So you can see this account has collateralized this 19.04 OHM and then decollateralized more than that. What that means is that while that OHM was collateralized, it was still increasing, and it increased to 19.36 by the time it was decollateralized. So it's probably a few days. Borrowed this much, paid back roughly the exact same, right? That's a difference in whatever stablecoin that was borrowed. That's, it goes up by like 0.01% up and down. So that's just a margin of error. This should be relatively the same. But, stablecoins do have some variance. So anyways, this is the OHM tracker. Hopefully it helps you track all of your transactions with OHMs. If you need something for tax season that helps you see all of your transactions in a really nice and neat manner, I made it for you. So I am probably going to charge like $25 for this. And like with my other calculators now, you have a choice. You can make a donation of $25 to your charity of choice and then just send me a receipt, and I will accept that as payment. Or you can pay me directly, and I will certainly accept that as payment. Totally up to you. I just want a reason to continue making this, and to be able to justify it to my wife, all of the hours that I put into making these things. Okay, cool. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can drop the comments below, or you can reach out to me via Twitter, which is at PHTEVENSTRONG, Stephen Strong, or Telegram, which is just Stephen Strong at Stephen Strong with a PH, STEPHENSTRONG. Thanks again for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful